This is a tour of GameWorks in downtown Seattle, Washington. So first, here's the credits. It is 4 credits per dollar. Most games are between 3 and 15 credits. So it's more on the expensive side, but there's the credits. We're gonna take a look at the prizes at the end of the video, so stay tuned. Let's take a look at all the games. So here's a Cyclone for 78. Over here is a Connect 4. Right here is Space Invaders Frenzy. Only 250, which is terrible, and it's 12 credits per play, so $3 per play for that. Very, very pricey. Here's a Justice Arcade. Here's the Kung Fu Panda Dojo Mojo with rainbow pads on that side. Very weird. Here is Beat Saber. Over here is a Wheel of Fortune. Over here is Jurassic Park. Over here is 2 SpongeBob coin posters. They're both 5,000. So that's pretty good. There's a lot of cars in it too. Here's a few Ice Ball FXs. Here's the Red Hot Extreme 7s. Here's a Let's Go Jungle. And there are actually more games in this little tiny room over here, which is pretty cool. It's called GameWorks Gear. So there's some games in here as well. So here's a Galactics, Tekken 5. I don't know the name of this game, but it's there. There's Metal Slug. Some more games. Some Marvel vs. Capcoms. Pretty cool overall in here. We're gonna take a look over here. So over here they have the Dark Escape 4D and Nerf Arcade right next to it. Beat 126,000 for 500. That's pretty good. Here's some Daytona 2s. These are rare nowadays. These are really old. So I'm surprised they still work here. Here's a mini Red Hot. Over here there's some more Ice Balls. And a photo booth and a Whack and Win back there. Here's a Keymaster, some drone and some other prizes in it. The Jurassic Park right there. Over here is really cool. It's another racing game. I've never seen that before. I don't know what it's called. Here's 2 Cruise and Blasts. Here's 2 Mario Karts. There's 2 Deal or No Deals. Here's a rare game. It's a Hummer. There's 2 of them actually. And it's designed to look like a truck. That is very, very unique. Never seen that before. There's 2, actually no, there's 4 of the NOS racing games. Over here is Afterburner Climax. This is another really, really rare game, and I'm assuming this is another one too. So very, very cool. 2 Afterburners, very awesome. Over there's Fishbowl Frenzy, Lane Master. There's actually 2 more Hummers right there. Here's a motion simulator, really old motion simulator that they have here. I don't think I've ever seen that either. There's some really rare games here. Here's a Tank, another pretty rare game. Here's another Beat Saber. There's 2 Ticket Times. Here's a King of Rings ticket claw machine. Whack and Win for 500. Over here is 2 Monster Drop Extremes. There's the Monster Jackpot. The jackpot's only 274 on both of them, which is pretty absurdly low. Here is Power Roll. Over here is 2 Big Bass Wheels, a Spaceballs. Back here is a Slam-A-Winner. It's another pretty old game. And here is Wheel Deal Extreme. This is a game that most arcades got rid of because of how bad it is, but at least they still have it. It's pretty rare nowadays. Here's Sonic Dash Extreme, Dead Storm Pirates, Transformers Human Alliance, 2 Moke Jug Tosses, and 2 Down the Clowns. And over here, there are more games upstairs. So not only does GameWorks have games, obviously, but they have a restaurant and esports. Very, very cool. So there's an entire upper floor. Here's the food and the pizza and everything. But here is a Sonic air hockey table. Here's a Pigs Might Fly. I don't think I've seen this any other arcade besides Chuck E. Cheese. Chuck E. Cheese is usually the only place that actually has this game. Never seen it anywhere else, so it's pretty rare. There's a random esports lounge or something. I don't even know what this is. It's just like a little desk in there. It's a Dance Mania X. Back here, there are some Super Shot basketballs. There's a Terminator Salvation. There's a Rambo. And here's a House of the Dead 4. There are 4 Hyper Shoots. They look really cool next to each other. There's a Raising Storm. House of the Dead 4, Primeval Hunt, another Raising Storm. Over here is some more games. So there's a random like desk or an esports lounge, I guess, or if you want to game yourself. There's a Big Buck HD Wild. There's a Virtual Tennis 3. This is very, very rare. I'm surprised they have this too. You're gonna hear me say that a lot, but I am really, really surprised and really happy that they kept some of these games because these are really, really old games and really fun. Here's Extreme Hunting, another rare game. And this is really cool as well. Like, very awesome that they converted these Galaxian, Robotron, and the Frogger cabinets into these wood cabinets. They look very good. So awesome that they kept that. There's 2FX air hockey tables, Air FX. There's another lounge. There's a UFO catcher. There's a GameWorks rainbow crane with some bears in it. There's another UFO catcher, some prizes in there. Here's 2 of the Pac-Man Chomp Manias, or the 4-player versus battle ones. Here's Plants vs. Zombies. Over here, there's a Miss Pac-Man in the original cabinet. Very cool. There's a Mr. Driller. I don't think I've seen this anywhere. This looks like an old game too. It looks really fun. And here's Dizzy Chicken. Here's a Frogger. There's an Operation. Over here's another Treasure House Rainbow Crane with some fun ones. Right there is a UFO catcher with some fries and hamburgers in it. There's some more games over here. So here's a Star Wars Battle Pod and another Star Wars Battle Pod. There's another bar over there. And here's the downstairs that you can look over. It's really, really cool that you can look over at all these games here. Very awesome. Here's 4 Super Bikes 2s. So they look really, really good next to each other. 4 of those. There's another rare game. It's F355 Challenge Ferrari. I don't think I've seen a Ferrari arcade game before. This looks really, really old and really cool. So it's like you sit in there, it's a racing game, it has 3 monitors, so very, very interesting. And there actually is one game down here, so you can walk down and sit and eat and drink and do whatever you want down here. It's really, really cool that arcades like this exist, so you can just like sit and look at all the games. Looks very awesome. But down here is a random shell game. I don't know why this is just randomly down here, but it is. And go back up and take a look at the rest of the games. So over here there's actually Pump It Up. And what's cool is that they put a disco ball over it to match the game. So I don't think I've seen a better setup than this before, but it's a Pump It Up 20th anniversary, very rare. So very awesome they have that still. Here's Tomb Raider, House of the Dead 3, House of the Dead 2. Here's a Poppin' Music Fever. This is another rare game. And here's a Terminator in the big giant projection screen. And here's the esports lounge that I was talking about earlier, so you can go in there and play esports. There's another bar down there. This is really, really awesome. Whole esports lounge. You don't see GameWorks nowadays. I think this is one of the last ones that exists in the world. So it's very awesome being able to film this tour. And here's another game, some Japanese game, don't know what it's called. Here's a Guitar Freaks 11th Mix. It's like Guitar Hero. It's very, very cool. Here's a Drum Mania 10th Mix. That is currently off though. Some games in the corner. So here's a Star Wars Trilogy, Halo Fireteam, Walking Dead, Time Crisis 4. It's a DDR Supernova. Here's a LA Machine Guns Rage of the Machines by Sega. That's an old game too. And here is Ghost Squad. And over here is a DDR X2. So pretty good selection of games. But now we are going to take a look at the prize selection. So a lot of rare games, a lot of ticket games, and overall a pretty big arcade. It just sucks that it's kind of expensive. That's the only problem. So we're going to take a look at the prizes right now. It's overall not that bad, but I think the prizes aren't the best here. It's more of the fun, because this arcade looks really, really cool if you were able to play here. So here's the prize area. This is GameWorks Reboot. They have a pretty big prize area. I think it's almost bigger than Dave & Buster's. So here's all the case items. Pretty standard. There's nothing that really stands out too much. I don't know why that drone is 35,000. I don't even think it looks that good. Those headphones aren't that bad, but they're 17,000. Some scooters, some BMI merchandise that Dave & Buster's and Main Event Round 1 get. Basically the same stuff. This is the same stuff that we see almost everywhere. It's the same company. Taco Tuesday slushy makers, 21,000 here. Very, very bad. These signs are pretty cool. The Hustle sign's actually pretty sick. I've never seen that before at an arcade. Man Cave sign, Stay Weird sign. Pretty rare signs at least. Some more prizes. There's some plush on the wall. There's some candy. There's a beer sign too. That's also pretty rare. There's a bunch of candy. M&Ms are 75. Skittles are 50. Tootsie Rolls are 25. Are you kidding me? For these ones too. Oh my gosh, that is so bad. 25 for the Tootsie Rolls, but the Fruities are 10. I don't understand. There's a lot of different Fruities though. That's good at least. But that makes no sense. I don't think it's supposed to be 25 for that. There's some more candy. Swedish Fish are $6.25 for the box. Some Sour Patch, Pez, more Swedish Fish. Some Sour Power Straws. Sour Slime candy, that's pretty cool. Some Gummy Bears. Krabby Patties are $1.50. More Krabby Patties. Gummy Hot Dogs, the usual. Some more Simpsons plush on the wall, so Homer and Krusty. Some more prizes, lava lamps, some board games. Overall, it's a little bit more overpriced. It's more on the overpriced side that I've seen. And especially with these games being really expensive, like at least $2 per play, it's not that worth it. There's some more prizes. So a giant plush. Mario's 9,000. There's some more stuff. Some Mario footballs. A glow blaster, very interesting. Here's some more just like knickknacks and stuff. So magic orb, some more like putty and like knickknacks. Some more over here. There's a dog right there for 7,400. Even more plush on this wall, or not plush, some more like prizes. It looks like they expanded their prize area because they used to just like be able to like enter through there. So it definitely looks like they expanded it a little bit. There's some Beanie Babies. There's a whole rack of those. I don't know how much they cost though. Some Curious George Plus for $1,750. Some more plush. Some bears. A Halo mug. Some SpongeBob plush. You know, the usual. And then this Monopoly is $7,800. So that's pretty expensive. Basketball set. Orb. Yeah, that's basically it. So this is GameWorks here in Seattle, downtown. Very cool. Kind of overpriced, but they have a lot of rare games here, and I'm glad a GameWorks still exists like this one. So come check it out if you guys are in Seattle. So thank you guys for watching this arcade tour. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe for future videos, and I will see you in the next one.